So, this is Sitting Down with Saunders,
Yes.
and we are excited to be here. We're talking about Thailand.
Jinx.
So, what are you going to say? What's your name?
My name is Jayani.
And I'm Tania. So, how are you feeling about Thailand? Talk to me, buddy. What's happening?
I feel like Thailand is going to be exciting, scary, and also some other things I can't express right now.
Tell me why.
Because you never know until you actually go.
This is true. But what are you looking forward to? Like, I want to know, because, it kind of came up random where I was like, yo, come on, let's go to Thailand. It kind of like dropped that on you and Mama. How you feel about it?
I feel like I don't want to be here.
Where's
or in this
here?
country.
Why?
I can't say that.
I'll tell it. The current administration freaking sucks, right? Where we're at, the climate of the world, right?
So I would probably most likely want to move to Asia, Africa. I don't know.
Asia, Africa.
Europe,
It's crazy.
South America,
South America. You really don't care where we're going, huh?
Canada.
Lord. Hey, if we could have got into Canada with no issue and it didn't cost as much as it cost, that might have been the way to go, because Mama didn't want to go. Just for reference, Mama's a wife and his other mom. So, yeah.
I would say that I would want to just go to eat the food because I like food.
You like food?
And you also need food to live,
It's true.
but you can survive without food and as long as you have water.
Oh, this is true.
So, I guess. Also,
what? Get it out.
I just want to see what it's like somewhere else. Because I've never left America. Never, ever. The only place I've been is Georgia and Florida and Virginia.
Anywhere
That's
else?
pretty much it.
You been to D.C.?
That's close to enough to Virginia.
North Carolina?
I don't count North Carolina because it's a special someone. So yeah.
Okay, so North Carolina is out. And me, I'm an overthinker. I don't know if you could see my shirt. You see it? My
Yes.
hoodie says I'm an overthinker. Except I didn't think much about this. I was just like, look, come on, fam, let's go. And I couldn't believe that you're pretty easy to agree with, but your mama ain't. That took a minute to convince her, didn't it?
It also took, I'm pretty sure it did. I can't remember.
I remember. She was like, yeah, no, I don't want to go. She said we can go visit. In fact, my thought on it was like, look, let's go ahead and go. We can save money on plane tickets. I said we could just go and be done.
But then, how would we know? Because what if we don't like it and then we can't go back?
I don't care. But that's the military brat in me. I'm just like, yeah, let's go and keep it pushing. However, I will say between you and Mama, y'all kind of my grounding. They ground me. Because I'm like, let's go.
Actually, you ground me. So
We're not talking about being grounded. We're talking about ground me, meaning bring me back out of the clouds. And I'm like, well, I'm ready to go. But she was the voice of reason. And I guess here he goes. So the voice was, we got to go see it first. We got to see it first to see if we like it. Similar to what he said. And I'm like, look, we should just go and see. And my reasoning behind that was like, man, the cost of tickets is insane. So to go again, yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. However, as you can see, well, maybe you can't see, they have convinced me that I'll have to wait to go back, see if they like it. Right?
yes,
So what do you think? What are you most looking forward to?
the food and the desserts.
Food and desserts. All right.
Basically, just the food and the pools.
I'll tell you what I'm looking
And the
forward to.
motorcycle.
Look, you know what I'm looking forward to? Not having to work as much as we work here. I'm like, man, the round and round, the roundabout. You probably saw my wife's video, and she will blame it on me. I don't like the rat race. I'm about to be 47. And like I was telling her, and I'm going to tell you too.
You told me this
I'm going
already.
to tell you, man, ain't nobody got time to be going around and round, and you waste your entire life working for somebody and you ain't got nothing for yourself. So
I mean, like, you said, like, let's say you are working at McDonald's. Not like you haven't, but still.
I have. That was my first job.
Let's say you're working at McDonald's overtime so you could feed your children. Me and Key.
Yeah, and Key.
So, you are working overtime 9 to 5, something like that, or maybe, I don't know, 6 to 7, and then you're like, dang, I should probably go back home because I worked overtime like I should. So I'm gonna go spend some time with my family. Oh wait, they're already asleep. So I might as well go to sleep so I can spend time with my wife while she's there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can go back to work the next day. And then you barely have any time to spend with your children and your wife. And then at the end, when you most likely retired and got still getting paid while you're retired,
It's gonna be minimal at this point. Go ahead.
then you'll most likely have nothing to do for all the time that you worked. You will have all the time to do it when you're retired. But what if you never retire?
Or what if you die after you retire? Like everybody I know got five years minimum, and it's a wrap. Everybody I know who retired, that's kind of how it went. And so I told him, I'm like, man, we need to do something that is, you can get some culture, you can see some new things, and that's a great thing.
I
So
kind of wanted to go to China.
maybe, but for now, we're gonna start in Thailand. We're gonna keep it pushing. Like I said, it's been a lot of anxiety, a lot of changing around our house,
Yeah, you think?
like to paint it and all that thing. And we just bought a house in like 2023, and so now
I'm
given
pretty
the
sure we bought this in 2023.
Yeah.
Got it in 2024, somewhere
no,
around.
we got it in 2023. Also, we would be here 2 years in December. Nevertheless, to have to
Dang,
kind
that
of
quick?
nevertheless, to have to change all this stuff around and paint walls back and all that stuff. Like I have to take this down, which I did.
You do not have to, actually.
No, some people don't want it black, but we'll see how it goes. In
You
any
can have
event,
it any color.
anyway, so that's where we're going, so we can rent our house out and try to have a little bit of change while we're over there. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. You got anything else you want to say?
I just want to say, I'm hungry.
He's hungry. Well, on that note, stay tuned for more things. Last time I tried to create this video, I cried. I did the whole 9, all of that. But they said I need to make it shorter, so shorter it will be. Anywho, you coming? Look, real quick before we go, come on, talk to my babes. Come on, you gonna get in here?
Ain't nothing going on but the rent. I came to mess up the end of her and his video. Just kidding. Hello, people. We'll do more as we are getting ready and traveling along. Please like, follow, do whatever you do in YouTube land. Share it, spread it.
Tell them we're nuts.
Tell a friend, tell an uncle, tell an aunt. Tell your father for Father's Day.
Tell your mother
Like-
for Mother's Day.
Yeah,
I mean,
which is past,
this
but
is true.
we're here
Still,
for it.
it's-
You know?
Today's like Father's Day.
It
That's
is.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
It is, yeah.
It's okay. Anyway,
Anyway.
they gonna say peace.
Peace.
Oh, and give us the stuff because, we broke. All right, till next time. Bye.